Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream tonight. Tonight is going to be a little bit different. I've got a 3070 right here that I have pulled from my one mining rig and give it a quick little blow with compressed air. And there is some additional items in here which you might see in this area here, which bear the need for extra cleaning, let's just say. I do have a cat, and the cat hair does get in there, and it's good to stay on top of it, make sure you get it all out. So if dust balls and that make you squeamish, feel free to leave. But if you are into this sort of thing, I think you'll find it quite enjoyable to see the GPU being cleaned, and might be a little therapeutic in the process. So I do try to clean these more often than not. I don't want to be letting the temperatures get too high, and overall it hasn't been. The 3070 here, actually, it's a EVGA 3070 XC3 Ultra. This GPU actually has an excellent cooler. I believe it's actually identical to the cooler on the 3080. So you're getting 3080 level cooling on a much smaller, lower power output chip. Yeah, there's a couple here on edges. I'm just going at it a little bit willy-nilly tonight, undoing a few of these screws that I'm pretty sure are holding on the shroud. We're going to take the shroud off, and that should give us access to most of the areas that usually the fluff and the hair stay inside of when you're blowing out the GPU. So we're going to take these screws out and see what we can see. They all seem to be the same size, so no worries staying organized with them. Just gotta remember to put them all back. Does this just come off now? Oh yeah, look at that. Wow, EVGA. You guys are geniuses. There's a little bit of wires in here, but ooh yeah, look at that. Man, oh man. That's some kitty hair right there. And some dust. Whew. So we're just gonna pick these out. Oh yeah, look at this guy right here. Whoa. That is a big one. Yeah, for me it's kinda therapeutic to be able to pull these bits out. We're gonna clean out this frame here first maybe, and then we'll get into the cooler itself. Some wires routed here where stuff likes to get caught. Put that on the pile there. Yeah, we got your LED here. Which does that come out? No, it doesn't come out, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, there's not really much in there, but we do have some biddies right here. And yeah, a lot of times when you're blowing out, oh, let's bring this back into focus here. Oof. Look at this guy here. That is a big old chunk of kitty hair. Maybe at the end of this we'll have enough for a cat to build our own cat. Yeah, there's a little bit here stuck underneath the fans too. A lot of times the hair and dust gets stuck under the fans. So you got to worry about, only the fans. They'll sometimes get a bit dirty and dusty. Let's see here. I'm going to move forward here and see, because sometimes too on the bottom side of these fans you'll also see a lot of dust collects. So undo this guy here. This again is just sort of also another reminder of how easy it is. We got our guy right here. How easy it is to to replace, say, a fan. If you get a used GPU and the fans are on their way out, right there, you can quite easily and quickly change out a fan without really even getting into the meat of it. I'm not even taking the heatsink off tonight. I'm just sort of taking these fans out, and let's see here. Is there another screw in here somewhere? Got those two. Got that one. This guy here is probably what's holding it on. I've got another piece of fluff here. But let's see. If I pull that out of there, that'll give me some slack, I think. And then that will give me some slack, yeah. And then this can come out. Why you no lift off, Something else holding this guy on? There's that guy. Oh, there's one more fan screw. There it is. I have found it. I was like, why isn't it coming off? It should be coming off quite easily. Yeah, I'm talking about how easy it is to take a fan off and then I break one. That'd be rich. Yeah, I gotta get that cat hair out. And again, this is not just like for mining GPUs. Like anybody if has a GPU and there's a pet in the home, you should be cleaning it out quite often. You can see here there's not a ton of dust on the bottom of these. But you know what I do like to do is while I'm in there, just give it a little wipe off there. Look at that. Doesn't that look so much nicer than the other ones? You can just clean these off. And this is like the kind of OCD part of me that wants to like clean these portions of it. Like this is stuff that nobody ever sees, ever. But I just want to clean it off, make it pristine. Plus too, it's like if you're gonna sell a GPU too, this one I'm not selling, I'm holding on to this baby, but if you're gonna sell a GPU, take the time to clean it. It shows a bit of extra care, and people don't think you're an absolute monster for look at that. That's beautiful. You even peek down in here and see little bits of it. Oh, a little bit of cat hair there. Let's see, any kitty hair hiding in there? Yeah, and the thing is with your tweezers, I'm intentionally keeping these tweezers away from anything on the PCB. Sometimes, who knows, there's capacitors there. You don't want to mess around with that and, snag a capacitor or like bridge some sort of powered component on the board. I doubt you're in like super high risk, but just in case, it can't hurt. Yeah, and then we'll put this back. It'll go here, here, here. Okay. Just want to make sure I know what's going on when I take these off. I want to make sure I can put them back on. You don't want to. Yeah, you got to get that cat hair out, eh, Virgo? Yeah. Another screw. I actually kind of want to take this all out too and just take a peek at the heatsink because I got a thing for that, Where are you? There you are. It's funny because with these EVGA fans, I gotta lift this up so this doesn't crush the other fan that's sort of sitting there on the side. These EVGA fans, They're actually quite small compared to most of the fans you get out there. You know, and that's partially why too the EVGAs have such a small height as well. You'll notice that, you know, some of the MSIs and Asus cards out there, they'll have much higher heat sinks with much bigger fans, which do tend to be quieter, by the way, because bigger fans move more air at lower speeds, which typically means lower noise output. Let's see, that guy, yeah, that guy's loose, so we'll take that off after I get this other one off too. But yeah, these fans are not difficult to take out, really, after almost screwing up that other one. But I always thought it was kind of weird that EVGA decided to put these E's on their fans. And I was like, guys, what are you doing? Why are you going through all that? But I think there is some sort of aerodynamic purpose to them, which helps them to create less noise. Come on, there you are. So I'll take these fans out. Got one more here somewhere. Where are you? Oh, the old trickster on the other side here. Yeah, so you have 4 screws on your EVGA fans. Come on. There we go. You're out. Beautiful. So 12 screws in all because you have 3 fans. But yeah, you're going to have this guy here. It's interesting. Your these are all these here are actually for individual fans. You have an individual fan header for each of your fans, which is kind of interesting. So you got that one, we got this one, and we got this one. And so you got your heatsink here now, which is really neat, in my opinion. I don't see too much. It's actually not too much hair and dust here, which is kind of surprising. Just kind of contemplating, should I get this entire shroud off of here? Can I get this entire shroud off of here? Don't break it. I gotta double check how that connector there comes off. Does this pull out when it pulls out? Nope. Push it. Oh wait, I don't think we can take that off very comfortably without taking the heatsink off. So we'll leave that. We'll leave that as is. That looks pretty clean there. I'll just give these guys a little wipe. Yeah. Like I said, I wasn't really noticing too much, like, increased temperature or whatnot from this GPU. I noticed a bit of cat hair in it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get that out of there before it becomes a problem. Because I think too, when you have a lot of dust, cat hair, I guess, if you get it sort of twisted around your fan motors, etc., you could have some issues potentially, I would think, with the fans getting worn even faster than needed. I got a little bit of hair here. Just a little bit, just a little bit there. Put that on the pile there. Yeah, so you've got, 1, 2, 3, 4 threaded inserts for each fan to attach to, which is kind of interesting because I think a lot of fans out there, they only really have 2, or not 2, 3. It's not really actually ASMR. Sorry, not quite morbing right now. But eventually I will maybe morb with the ASMR. I'm not yelling. That maybe, does that make it ASMR? I don't know. I talk about cats and I say ASMR. Should be really marketable on YouTube, right? Maybe if I whisper. Will that make it ASMR if I whisper? Potentially. But there we go. Those fans are now nice and clean. But let's take a little peek here at the heatsink. We got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heat pipes. We've got one that runs all the way. So one that runs all the way down here and then loops back and then contacts the main hot plate there, or cold plate. Hot plate, cold plate. It's a cold plate when the fans are running. It's a hot plate when the GPU is running. Let's just say that. You got that one. You got a couple little ones here. I think you've got a couple smaller ones. And a couple bigger ones too. Or are they all the same size? They might all be the same size. It's interesting. You have, instead, right here you have a long one that runs the entire length, and then right here you've got this one, which only actually goes up to about here. And that's it. And you've got some points on top here. It doesn't look like we've got too much more cat hair to worry about there. Let's maybe tilt this. See if there's some more here. See this kitty here. Oh, I know I said I wasn't gonna touch it with my I got a bit more bits of hair there. Well, you know what? Let's get these things back on. Yeah, we'll get these fans back on. And again, like, if you're replacing a fan on these, it is, from the looks of it, super easy. Like, you know, 4 screws. You don't have to take your heatsink off or, you know, worry about thermal paste or anything like that. Let's see how, I'm talking about how easy it is. Let me see how easy it is to put it back on, eh? That might be another story right altogether. Let's see here. That's not. Just bring this guy here. Okay, that guy's on. Let me see. These guys aligned? Yep, they're aligned. Good. Thankfully, there's some recesses in the molding, so I believe it helps with positioning these guys. There we go. I'll see. Let me get the other one. I guess if I really want to market this as ASMR, I've got to do like, you know, maybe I've got to do something like this. Maybe got to go like something. Drag my tweezers along the part there. But yeah, when you're putting these on, there's these holes here that sort of sit over top of these bosses, which helps position it, which makes it quite a bit easier, I would think. There we go. That guy's on. And you have your magnetic tip screwdriver, which also makes things a million times easier. Doot. It's tough because I'm kind of going blind with these far ones. There's the hole. I'm actually using my screen, which shows the video output, to see where to put my screwdriver. And it's working. which is nice. So let's see, where are you? Oh, there's the hole right here. Toot. Good stuff. So I got that one. Oh yeah, and then there's the one right here, which I can't see because of the fan blades. Yeah, I need a better one too. Like, this is not even like that good of a screwdriver. Okay, that one's on. Beauty. It is a nice one, this one. Thanks to Coconuts, he convinced me to get this one from AliExpress. It's a nice little kit. It comes with a fancy little metal case. Looks great. Works just as good as any other screwdriver, but looks better while you're doing it. So why not? This guy here. Why is this guy? That's why. Make sure that I don't reroute this so it's like, you know, interfering with the fan blade here. That would be horrible. I get it back together, things just like grrr. Oh, the cheap one doesn't stick at all. Yeah, I guess if you're if you've got a cheap magnetic one, the magnet's probably not so strong. Try and maneuver this in here. It's right about here. I gotta tilt it so I can see. Thank goodness these screws are short, because there's not a ton of clearance between these fan blades. No, this is Patrick. Go. And let's see. Got 2 more screws. Which one didn't I put 4 in? We will see. That one's got 1, 2, 3. Oh, this one's missing one. Yeah, it's tricky because unless you're looking at it from a top down, even as a top down, like, you know, you've got one here. You can actually see another one here. And you can actually see, nope. Yeah, you can see, actually you can almost see all of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. You can almost see all of them when the fans are in a certain position. See, it won't let me put the E flat. How dare you? How dare you? But, you know, taking these fans off is not a big deal at all. Like, especially if you're like somebody who's nervous about replacing, you know, heat sinks or, you know, thermal pads, stuff like that. Like, this is nothing. This is nothing. Look at that. We're spinning. Woo. And they made it so the shroud is like super easy to take off. It's really nice how they did that. Just gotta make sure that guy is aligned. Yeah, it just sort of slides on there. Not too bad. Make sure these guys still spin good. Now put this. Yeah, I'll put the shroud back on. We're not going to tighten these guys quite yet, because we might have to shift some things around so you can get the holes to align. I found with these guys could spin. Make sure nothing's hitting anything. That would be a disaster. Be a real disaster if we had something interfering after we were done. Yeah, this is not going to be a super long stream tonight. I think I've got a cold coming on, so the last time I last time I wasn't feeling so good and I did a stream, it ended up being COVID. So yeah, those are the breaks. That's what I do for you, the watcher. Let me see. This guy feels like it's getting cross-threaded. Are you getting cross-threaded? Oh, maybe you are. Who knows? Either that or it's just the really it's probably the Loctite, because these all have Loctite on them. I don't know if you can see. Toot. Bring it over here. Loctite. There's the blue Loctite. There we go. That feels a lot better going in than the other one. Wonder if that other one was maybe a little bit crooked. Yeah, this guy, it's not terrible. Thermals on this has been excellent. Like I was saying, like you can run this thing with very little fan, and it just goes, and it's nice and cool. It's very, very power efficient as far as yeah. Oh, what am I doing here? Not aligning. Are the stars not aligning here? Yeah. Let me see if I loosen this. And I loosen this. And I loosen this. And that. And this guy, which I might have cross-threaded. Did that guy get cross-threaded? No, I just had a big blob of yeah, a big blob of Loctite on it. Just loosen this guy just a touch. There, now we get a little bit more freedom. So we can align this one. Yeah, this is the tricky part with these sort of molded plastic, right? Because the molded plastic is gonna warp. It's never really perfect. Also, too, you can get... Come on, y'all. Where are you? Is that you? Yeah, I think so. Talking about how easy it is, and then suddenly I'm struggling. Yeah, FDW3s are even better than these. These are just the XC3, right? The FDW3 is like even better, much better. Let me see here. Where did the other screw go? Oh, there it is. Good. Don't want to lose it. I have a feeling that this cable is blocking it from lining up properly. I just have a feeling. It would make sense because it is the screw that's not aligning. There's this guy here, which is actually right by where the LED cable comes through. So I'm pretty sure that's what's preventing me from aligning that hole. So I'm gonna take this out and we'll switch it around and we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. It's not a bad idea. Let's see, what size are these? These are a hex 1.5 millimeter hex screws. So they're not Torx, just a little bit disappointing, I must say. You know, anybody who knows anything about screws will tell you the Torx is the best. Let's see here. This guy here is not aligning. I'm wondering if this really needs to be behind that. And then we need to maybe align this like so. Let's see. That guy's on, that guy's on. That looks much better. Also, give these guys a spin, make sure everything clears, and let's do the troublesome one first, hey? Let's do that one first. Yeah, if there's one that's hard to align, just thread that one in first. And let everybody else adjust accordingly. That guy went in nice and easy. And this guy's gonna go in nice and easy. This is such a fun, I don't know. To me, this is such a fun thing to be doing, just tinkering around with a GPU. I don't know, some people, I don't know, maybe this is frustrating, maybe this is terrifying. But, you know, you're not really risking damaging anything serious. There we go. As long as you're not, like, smashing it. Like, I was pulling on some things here, like, especially like that cord there. And it didn't come out, thankfully. I figure if I pull the wires out of the LED one, it's not the end of the world, really. The fan ones are a little bit more important, right? You don't want your fans to not work. That could be a real problem. And let's see here, align you. There we go. Boop. But yeah, no, I've always really liked EVGA. Oh, look at this! Look at this. We got a little something falling out of the end. We'll go there next. Don't you worry. Just want to get this this shroud back on, and then we'll switch to the next step here. Doot. Yeah, there's these two. And the great thing about this, maybe the not so great thing about this. Yeah, there's this guy here that has the excess amount of Loctite in it. Just gonna thread that guy in, torque that guy down a little. Maybe make sure that these guys are tight, tight, tight. If you're wondering what torque I'm torquing these down to, it's a special German specification, Guten Tight. It's a very popular torque specification for many German vehicles on the road today. Except this one, you can use the blinkers on. Oh yes, the old lips that they used to be red. So next, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this this plate off the end here. So first though, to get your shroud off, you're going to do these two, 1.5 mil hex. Then you're going to do these 4 right here. And then there's another 2 right here and here. And then the whole thing just lifts off. You just got to be a little bit careful because there's a wire here for your LEDs, which attaches in here. So just got to be a little bit careful with that guy. Now I'm going to take this off, which, let's see, I'll refocus this. There we go. Look at that. Look at that beautiful focus. Yeah, it's one of the things I'm a little bit disappointed with the EVGA GPUs this round. They went a little cheap with the I/O ports, not I/O ports, the display outputs. I was kind of thinking it would be nice to have an extra HDMI. There have been a few use cases where I was like hoping to have another HDMI, and it kind of, especially if you have like an older monitor or something that doesn't have DisplayPort. One of the nice things is actually the Supreme X that I have. So now we got to get these other 2 ones here on the. There's a screw here, and then also a screw right here that's holding the I/O plate on. But we're gonna go back flat for that, and I'm gonna have to refocus here. Manual focus. go. Long ones are those. Easy to keep track. Easy to remember. The good news about this too is that when you undo these, they, for some reason, they tighten. Oops, so you gotta be careful not to lose your screw. Goodness. Or your screw. Not to lose your nut. Don't lose your nuts. It could be disastrous. So take this guy out. I'll put that over there. Let's see here. Oh, not terrible, I guess. I've got, let's see here. Just gonna focus again here. Nah, not even that much hair. I thought there was gonna be more, to be honest. We got a few little bits here. But all in all, it's not bad at all for this guy. He has a few little bits hiding in these ports here, these Portlandias. The real question is it local? Got that. Any hiding in these capacitors? Oh, I see some hiding in the capacitors here. Oh, let's see. Whooping. This is kind of fun. Just gonna keep searching, see if I can find another hairball here. Ooh, there's some attached to that thermal pad. Oh, that's a little gummy. I'm not gonna try and grab those. Ooh. Okay, we got another one here, hiding by a capacitor. I'm gonna switch the focus so we can enjoy this together. Right? Look at that, right there. Right here, we got a nice little nugget that's hiding. Ooh. Hello. That was fun. Oh, got another one here. Let's see. Any more hiding in around there? Oh, I think there's a little bit near the head of that capacitor. Right there. Yeah, just the tiniest little bit. Nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy. Any hiding in the power connectors? Nope. Underneath there? Nope. Got those ones there. Got like maybe a little bit here. No, it looks like that is all she wrote. Make sure these fan guys are still plugged in nicely. And yeah, I think that's it. That's gonna be it. She's a clean. She's a clean. So I'm gonna put this guy back on. Oh wait, there is some dust here on this guy. Let's wipe that off, huh? Let's wipe that off. Might as well. We're getting in here. Let's make it look brand new, huh? Let's make it look brand new. Let's at least do that, Yeah. Just gonna do a nice little wipe here. One of the things I really liked about the AMD reference cards is they have a USB-C on their ports here, and I don't know, to me that's just a really nice thing to have. Let's see, we're gonna have this guy right here, which means, yeah, this guy's gonna get sandwiched. And because it's gonna get sandwiched, I'm gonna do just a couple of these screws. So let me just show you what I'm doing here. I've got this part here. I was like kind of wondering, I was like, did these go on top, in the middle, or on the bottom of the back plate? And it's like, no, they slide right in the middle, as according to the alignment of the screws holding the display ports and HDMI on. So I'm just gonna align that. I'm gonna put one in here, not too tightly, and I'm gonna put another one just to keep it aligned And again, not too tightly. Something I've learned, yes. So I'm gonna hold this. So I'm gonna hold this on with this. I'm gonna feed it up through here. So we're gonna rest that on there, and I'm gonna just hold that. Oof, this thing tilts. And then we're gonna load the end of this. These guys are typically a little bit. Actually, you know what's a better way? I'm just gonna do it like this. Oops. Yeah. Just gonna hold this on here. Actually. There we go. So I'm just holding the nut, and usually the way that it works is that these screws will have a bit of a chamfer on the end, which will guide it into the nut. This is not the right one. This is probably the right one. Yes, that is the right one. And actually that's nice and tight now. And the great thing about this is that nut actually grabs, so I don't have to try and hold it with this and then tighten it with one and hold it with the other. I can just get one in and it goes pretty good. So now we'll switch back up to the top. And yeah, so put this dirt over here. So yeah, I'll hold this like so. And we got your little tiny nut here. And we'll hold the nut on the hole like so, right? And just hold it there like so, and then I just stick this piece through, and it sort of finds it. Right now it's just sat on there, and they're pushing against each other, and then I just, you know, slowly screw it in. And if it, you know, it should never be hard to start. If it's hard to start, it means you're cross-threading, and you should stop immediately. Yeah, this guy here is a bit better for these other smaller guys here now. So those are attached now, nice and tight. And then we're gonna attach these guys nice and tight. Tight. Tight like a tiger. Tight. Beautiful. There. The dust is gone. And it is ready to roll. Yeah, don't screw up. There you go. There's the dust that came out of it. The cat hair, almost enough to make a kitten, but you know, we'll get there. But this is just the 3060. I do have a 3070. I've got a 3060 Ti in there that probably needs a cleaning even more than this guy. So I might do that one at some point, but right now I'm gonna just end it with this. I think we've done a pretty good job cleaning this baby up, and she's ready to go in and keep working. And you know, at like what, 40 Celsius, which is what it's been running at. So she's a gem, and she works great. Bing. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Virgo, my faithful watcher, hanger outer, player. Your support is always appreciated, man. And yeah, if you guys like this, please do like the video. It helps. And if you think somebody else might like this, share. And also too, if you have like a friend or somebody who likes watching those you know, those pimple popping videos, or you know, those videos where there's somebody with tweezers and they're like pulling something out of someone, you know, you send them this video, and I'm assuming you're watching this because you like tech, and you send this video to them, this person that maybe likes that sort of thing and doesn't like tech. Maybe this could be the thing that gets them into tech, and you know, creates a nice mutual interest for the both of you for years to come. But, you know, like, share, subscribe if you haven't. I'm pretty sure everybody watching right now has subscribed, or, you know, if you haven't already, feel free, click that subscription button. It doesn't cost you anything yet, but I will start charging for subscriptions later on. I'm kidding. You know, we can start another one of those rumors, you know, like Facebook, unless you post this, you know, unless you post this, this thing about the Geneva Convention of sharing, you know, my my documents and my pictures that I post, you're gonna find yourself disappointed when they take your things that you made. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment. If you want to see more of this, let me know in the comment section. And if you don't, let me know in the comment section. If you want more of me talking with my face in the camera, let me know. Or if you want more of just, you know, technology laying on the table with the camera pointed at it and me off in the background with my face and voice for radio going, let me know. All right. Thank you so much, guys. And we're going to call it a night. And I will see you on Friday. Friday, we will be doing another stream of 7 Days to Die. Happy 4th of July to all of my American viewers. I want to say happy Freedom Day to you. And if you're not happy with America, then go vote. And if you're happy with America, still go vote. And if you don't like America, then, you know, there's always Canada. So I'll see you guys later, and have a good one. Bye.